Hey, lovely patrons. Thanks for being a patron. And Kenny's agreed to come on and do an exclusive interview just for you. So, Kenny, I was wondering if you could tell me the answer to a question that I forgot to ask during your Juggle Talk Live interview, which is what are
Yep.
some words of inspiration for the juggling community at large, but in this case, small?
um, Words of inspiration. Um, try to find the things that you like about juggling and work on that. So I see a lot of jugglers try to get frustrated a lot when things don't work out, and sometimes they work on things they don't necessarily like, but they compare themselves against other jugglers, and they it's more like they force themselves to learn different tricks rather than doing tricks that they naturally like to do. So I think it's better and it's more fun when you try to um, just naturally see what tricks come to mind and what you see you enjoy, and it's nice to work on the tricks that you enjoy the most.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So, how do you experiment to find what you like?
Um, just seeing it how it feels really. Just trying. If you try overheads or back crosses or side swaps and see, yeah, and like if you're always motivated and you like it, and the progress that you make keeps pushing you, then that's usually a good sign.
Hmm.
But if you juggle, if you're working on some tricks and you always get frustrated all the time, uh, and sometimes if props injure you a lot, like so maybe like rings, if rings injure you a lot, and if you don't fancy the tricks, if you find that pain isn't worth that much sometimes, then maybe you like the other props better.
Hmm.
So like in my case, it would be my case.
Oh, okay. That's why you don't do
Yeah,
rings so
that's why I
much.
practice clubs much. Yeah,
Yeah.
just because the way they cause blisters and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
reminds me of a question I meant to ask you during another question I meant to ask you, which I'll ask in a second. But would you say that there's a correlation between how what you're most natural at doing, how easy it comes to you, and how fun it is for you?
Oh, cool. I think back crosses and body throws and swinging tricks with the clubs, where you have to swing down to the knob and release it through the knob. So like in body throws and back crosses, they've always felt just a nice natural movement to me, and I just really like the movement of the clubs in the air.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess those are two tricks in particular that I find that it wasn't too difficult to make progress on
Hmm.
compared to some other tricks that I've been working on.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. So what is fun? Maybe see, but that makes me wonder if there's some people that like juggling just isn't natural for at all, and they'll just never be jugglers, which makes me sad.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, what comes more natural to you is probably going to be more fun. Um,
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
um, okay, and then the question was, clubs can injure you just like rings.
Yeah, that's right.
What are some injuries you've had, and how do you prevent from those injuries happening?
Um, so I've had clubs hit my head, hit my shoulder blade, and
Hmm.
cause some nasty bruises there. I mean, I've been hit in the eye with a club
Oh
before.
yeah.
Uh, I mean, to be honest, if you practice clubs a lot, there's not really any way you can prevent them. Like you can prevent them a lot of the times, like having a fast reaction. You can dodge it, but sometimes you can't. Like sometimes you just can't predict where the clubs are going, and if three of them are falling down at once,
Right.
even if you can avoid one, you may be hit by the other one.
Right.
So I mean, the better thing to do is how to heal it afterwards. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to avoid it, but just making sure make sure you have a band-aid, cool it off, have a shower, um, and maybe take a rest for a day or two before you try something
Mm,
hard again. Yeah,
yeah.
and probably it's a good idea to work on things that that you are more confident with. Yeah. So like more confident tricks with clubs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it's usually when you work on like really hard tricks that you haven't been working on before. So some tricks maybe you might work on the first time. Those are the ones that you have a high chance of having clubs hit you or injure you.
Right. So yeah, if you got a bruise on your shoulder or your collarbone, probably not a good idea to hit it again because
Yeah, no.
that would suck.
Yeah.
It would probably ruin your day.
Yeah.
All right. So another question for you. You were at the EJC this past year. Do you have any stories from there or any memories from any of the, maybe specifically any of the European jugglers that were around town?
Yeah, I do. So one night, um, so two jugglers were very drunk. That was Christian from Germany, and Valentin, I think, Valentin from Austria, and they were really drunk, and they were talking to. They were around the practice area where Ulfek was practicing, and they were just talking to me and a guy called Alex from the UK, and it was just really funny just listening to them talking while they were drunk and just about juggling in general and like and they were trying to hug us and yeah things were awkward.
This was you,
yeah, and
Alex McGillivray,
Alex McGillivray, that's right,
and
Christian Hauschild.
Okay, so and Ofak,
Yeah.
so all you are pretty
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
And then you've got
Yeah.
Christian and who was the other one?
Valentin.
Valentin.
Valentin. Yeah. So they were drunk and they were just talking. They were just talking very enthusiastically about juggling, and yeah, they were like hugging and being very intimate. Yeah. So that was a funny night. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
they see themselves as like as mentors to you youngins
I think so.
in that moment?
I guess so. Yeah.
Um, and were there any other good experiences from the JC?
Yeah, definitely. So I met Lewis Kennedy. He's a really funny guy, really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does amazing intros in all the videos,
Yeah.
convention videos.
Yeah, when I see him, I'm definitely gonna get him to do an intro just for
Oh
something
yeah,
random.
yeah, you have to. Yeah. So he was super enthusiastic. It was really nice meeting him at EJC, and we just finished watching a show by Jay Gilligan in the street actually. And after the show, I met Lewis outside, and yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, and it was like he was filming a lot of videos as well in the convention in the gyms inside. So yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. So what did he say to you when he met you?
Um, ah, in the I can't remember for sure. I think he just said my name. He said
Jesus
my
Christ
name.
on a chicken
Kenny.
willy.
Oh no, he didn't say that. No, he didn't say that. Yeah, he was like, yeah, it's super nice to meet you. Finally, love your videos or Mega Beast and something like that. Like that's like his lines that
Yeah.
he says to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I hope to meet him one day as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's good. Thanks for this little interview marathon. Thanks for doing this for the patrons.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And everybody else, thanks for being a patron.